Alright, hi everyone. I am sitting in front of Autumn Moon. I just put in a 45-cent ticket, did a lucky chance spin, and I got that bonus that you can see right on the screen. So turned it into $19. I was getting ready to do like a $20 challenge to see what I could do with 20 bucks. That's typically like how I like to play. $20 in, see if I can double it. If I do, I cash out, try another 20. So since I got $19 in there right now, I'm going to go ahead and try and do that. I'm going to spin it off on that 50 cents. Maybe one more on 50 cents, and then we're going to go up to $1. See if we can turn this in to something more. So we're looking for 6 fireballs or 3 of those moons. Oh, that miner is worth $50. That'd be nice to land. 1 moon. All right, we got the moon bonus. That gives us 6 free spins. So let's see what we can get on that. If we double up, I'm going to cash it out, and then I got some more 20s in front of me, and we'll try again. I like to do that, try the different denominations, and your investment is only $20. I made a video earlier this morning. I put $100 in, and I think I got 1 bonus on $100. Oh, look, we got Autumn all the way across. That's nice. Very, very nice. So yeah, I put $100 in. I got 1 bonus in the whole thing. And I think the video was like 8 minutes. That's like way too fast. So I like to do the $20 method because it's way easier to double $20 than it is obviously $100. Unless you get a huge bonus. This is a really good one. What do we get? $31.20 on that spin. Autumn. All right, we got 9s. $10.50. Can we get a holding spin? We got bunnies. Bunnies for Easter. It's Easter Sunday. Playing early in the morning. Fireballs or Autumn? All right, we got Autumn again. It's another good one. That was our last spin. So total bonus $61.70. So I got $75.63 on my ticket. So we're gonna play it down. Gotta do some backups. Gonna play it down just a little bit. I gotta do my backup spins. That's a must. And I'm just going to stick on this $1. I'm going to play $270. And then we're going to cash out and try another 20. And never mind, we are back in. Look at those numbers. Oh, that's a $100 bill. It's a $100. $100. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it said $10. All right. Look what we did. On my 45-cent lucky chance ticket I got out of the cash out machine. 50-cent bonus led to this. That is amazing. Just a freaking amazing. All right, $15. These are big balls. I got me a big school. Okay, we got 1 more spin. Let's save it. Save it. Save it. All right. All right. See, you can win big on just a $1 bet. You see all these people betting all these big bets. And sometimes you can't even get a bonus that good on a big bet. And I've landed some huge bonuses on smaller bets. Let's save it. 1 more. Save it. Yep. That is freaking amazing. I think it's more satisfying to win something big on a small bet. Because, of course, you can win big with a bigger bet. I mean, duh. But it's much more satisfying when you win. Look at this bonus on $1. $175. 175 times my bet. Can't get any better than that. Really. I could be betting $5 and I probably wouldn't even get this. So obviously when I was doing my other long form videos earlier today, I should have sat at Miss Autumn because she's been so generous. The other two machines I played just ate my $100. Alright, so now we have a new stopping point. And I say probably maybe 240, 220. I think we'll go 220. We'll go to 220. We'll cash out and we'll try another 20. And this started with my 45-cent ticket. Again, that I pulled out of the cash machine. Came over, did a lucky chance spin on 50 cents. And it gave me a bonus of like $19. $19. And that's what I started this video with. $19. And look where we're at now. Alright, I'm going to do a few more here and then I'm going to move up. Let's try a couple $1.50 bets. That's my favorite bet. And let's go up to the 2-cent. Boom. Excuse me. Alright, just a few more spins and we're going to cash out and try another 20. Well, it doesn't like this. Although, Autumn might have just given all she had to give. We'll see. Excuse me again. Alright, we're going to go back over here. Try 50 cent. Alright, let's cash that out. $220. $220.23. So let's go ahead and put a 20 in. And we're going to try the $1 bet, of course, to start with. I'm going to do some $1.50. Mixy matchy. Pick a lane. One more here. Alright, let's go up to the 2 cent. This is how I typically play. Look at that. We're back in. 2 cent denomination. So if I get this ticket to $40, I'm cashing it out. And then we'll try another 20. And this is how I like to play. Because, like I said, it's easier to double a 20, make it 40, than it is to double 100 to 200. And it makes you be mindful of your bet size because you only have $20 to work with. So you have to stick mostly to the small. Oh, 20. We got a mini for $20. I forgot to show you the progressives. if I put a $100 bill on, I'm going to be more likely to start betting really big bets and stuff. And then your bankroll goes really fast. But if you start with only $20, you have to do lower bets to make it last. All right, we just need 2 more to get that friggin' grand. That grand is $11,984.15. Love to take that home. Okay, we got one more spin. Let's save it. Save it. Save it. No. That is awesome. So we obviously doubled this 20. So we're going to be cashing out. I got some more 20s in front of me. We're just going to keep doing this until I don't have any left. And then we'll add up my tickets and see where we're at. And I got my winner's bank. I just got it in the mail just a couple days ago. So I definitely will be using that. I already put $100 in there. And I plan to add some more. So $38, which brings our ticket to 48. So we're going to do some backups, obviously. Backups are very important on Dragon Link because it is famous for giving backup bonuses. So we're just going to go ahead and stick here. And then the next 20 we put in, we'll probably start here and then go up to the nickels. See if we can hit on something else. One more moon. Oh, 4 moons. 4 moon bonus. Let's go, Miss Autumn. You are being so nice today. Autumn is one of my favorites. She can be kind of temperamental. Sometimes she's nice and sometimes she's not. Fireballs. All right, we got Autumn. Got some bunnies and some 9s. Miss Autumn. Oh, we got the banjos. That's still. Too bad it wasn't the bunnies. The bunnies would have paid the best because that's the best symbol, but the banjos, I'll take it. Shoot. See why backup spins are so important? Because if we wouldn't have done our backups, we wouldn't have got this bonus. That was $44 on that line hit. Okay, can we get a hold and spin? Autumn? Oh, no. Last spin. Fireballs. No fireballs for us. But still, that's $65.32. Ticket's now up to $107 off the $20 bill we put in here. So, gonna play down to $100. And we're gonna cash out. Look, we were 1 short from another bonus. All right, 3 more spins. All right, let's cash that out. Got another $100 ticket. $100.44. Let's go ahead and put another $20 bill in. Sorry, my camera, I don't have my tripod. I'm holding my phone. I really don't like to deal with the tripod. It seems like such a hassle. I'd rather just hold my phone for 15, 20 minutes or so than deal with that tripod. 2. Look it. Back in. 2 spins. Back in. 2-cent denomination. $1 bet. Once again, there's our progressives. $835.91 for the major. Love to take that home. I have hit a major on pretty much every bet size there is, with the exception of the 50-cent bet. I've never hit a major on that, but every other bet I pretty much hit it on. Oh, and the $2 denomination. I don't go up there very often. I have been up there, and I have gotten a bonus, but I never got any hold and spin or anything, so. But I've hit some big majors on low bets. All right, 2 more. Let's get that grand. I keep saying we want that grand. Get that grand. All right, 1 more. Come on, Miss Autumn. You're being generous today. Give it to me. 1 more ball, please. 1 more. 1 more. Okay, we got 1 more spin. We need 1 more ball. 1 more. 1 more smack. No. But that's great. That is freaking awesome. 2 spins. And I got another bonus. This machine is on fire. Another $35. So obviously we doubled our ticket. We doubled our 20 we put in. Again. So we're gonna do some backups. And actually I'm just gonna do 3 backups. We're gonna cash out at 50 bucks. That's a $30 profit. Cashing out. And we're gonna, I got more 20s in front of me. I'm just gonna keep doing this until Miss Autumn doesn't want to give anymore. But she's being very generous today. All right. Oh, I forgot to show you that ticket. And I'm trying to get my $20 bill in. All right. $60 or $50 even. All right. We're going to start here again. Same spot. One shy. Oh, sorry, my finger's in the way. We're back in. Moon bonus. This is the best way to play. I truly believe that $20 in, it gives you a fair opportunity if you don't get your bets too crazy. And you can win just 20 bucks. Me and my husband do this all the time on all the other, penny machines. It doesn't always work as good on them as it does on Dragon Link. With Dragon Link, you have so many different bet sizes and options that you can choose from. Whereas the other ones, you're pretty limited. And it doesn't look like this is going to be a very good bonus, but you never know. Got 2 more spins to prove me wrong, Autumn. Fireballs or Autumn? All right, we got Autumn.
What's up?
Autumn or fireballs? Autumn again. And we got a banner win. $16.84. A total bonus $27.94. So we got $47.84. So we're just going to keep playing this down to 40. We'll cash this out. All right. All right, 94 cents. Let's go ahead and we're going to go over here. I typically do this. 50-cent bet. Got enough for 1 more. All right, cashing that out. $40.14. 1 more 20. So that's the last 20 out of a $100 bill that we put in, and then when we're done, we're going to add up our tickets and see what we got. Okay? So I'm going back, obviously, to this 2-cent denomination. We haven't even made it up to the nickels. I might have to throw another 20 in so we can try the nickels. We'll go with 120.
What's wrong?
Just a few more here. Actually, I'm just going to go up to nickels after this. Oh, see, it wants to tease me. All right, let's go up to the nickels. Let's just do it. Nickels for the win. 3. And I typically, when I play, when I'm not filming, I just do like a few spins on a denom and a bet to see how it's doing. If it's not doing anything, I don't want to keep playing it. Because obviously your goal is to get into a bonus. That's how you're going to make some money. Moon. All right. That was our first losing 20. Yeah. All right. Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to throw another 20 in. Okay. So actually, before I do that, I put $100 in 20s in, 5 20s, and we have a ticket for 40, a ticket for 50, so that's 90, a ticket for 100, that's 190, and a ticket for 220. So that's $410 I made off of my $100 investment. That is freaking amazing. But we're going to try one more time, one more 20, and then I'm going to call it. Because I think that this has been a pretty good winning session, winning video, showed you all the different denominations and both bonuses. So, and I made some money. I made my money back that I lost in my other long form videos I made this morning. We're in. $1.25 bet on nickels. The progressives here are $50 for the mini, $250 for that minor jackpot, and the major is still at $8.36 and 24 cents. Let's get some words. Any word, please. Any word. Or let's just fill in and we need 2 more. 2 more. We're going to get another grand sweat. Yep, another grand sweat. Let's go. Let's freaking go. This one time. I've got $1,000 in my life. It was on Halloween this last year. And it was $11,111.93 on a $1.50 bet. We're not taking the grand home today. That's all right. All right, $26.25. That brings us to $43.25. We're going to do a couple backups. Look at that. Look at Miss Autumn is just being so nice today. Dun, 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 dun. What's that line bet? Line hit $39.25. Look at our ticket. We're up at $80 even. You know what? I'm going to just cash that out, and we're going to try another 20. So now we're up to $490 off $120. Let's try another 20. And then I'm going to, obviously, I could just do this all day long. But I'm going to have to call it eventually. Can't just sit here and gamble all day. I wish I could. But it's the beginning of my work week, so I got to get ready for work. I work graveyard shift, So Sunday mornings I normally get up early and do my gambling thing before the week starts. Go home and meal prep, do all that, and I get up early so I can have a nap in the afternoon. Because, you know, working graveyard, 12-hour shifts it's tough. It really is. But I've been doing it for about 8 years, so I'm quite used to it. One more. Oh my gosh, look at those numbers. And look at that mixy matchy. Pick a lane. Pick a lane, Autumn. Alright, let's choose a dragon. And I'm going to try one more. And that's it. And then I'm going to call it. So that's $160, I think. I don't know. Alright, we're going to do a few here, and then we are going to move back to a different denomination. I like the nickels. Sorry, my finger's in the way. One more moon. I keep thinking that she's going to hit again on nickels, but she's probably just teasing me. Alright, last one here, and we're going back to this 2-cent, $1 bet. Oh, sorry. My hand's getting tired. Alright, just a few more spins and then we're going to call it. I hope everybody enjoyed watching this video. I had fun making this one. Like I said, I did a couple of videos earlier and they were horrible. They're just going to get deleted and thrown on the floor because, you know, they didn't produce any fun. This one was fun. So, hope you enjoy it. If you did, please like and subscribe and keep an eye out for the next one. Thanks. Have a great day and a happy Easter.